So I want to talk to you about the Advanced CoC, the RYA Advanced Powerboat qualification, and what it means for experienced deckhands. So there's sometimes a misconception within the yachting world that there's a powerboat level 2 that you need as a deckhand, and then there's yachtmaster, and there's not a lot in between. And that's not the case at all. The RYA do a powerboat scheme. It starts at a powerboat level 1, which is for children. Then there's a powerboat level 2, which is the entry qualification, or it's the minimum requirement for people to go and hire boats on holiday and things like that. Then there's an intermediate powerboat qualification, then an advanced powerboat qualification, then an advanced CoC exam. So I want to make sure you understand the steps that are involved in the scheme and explain why we're able to qualify experienced deckhands only to captain. Okay, so starting with PB2, everyone knows about that, 2-day powerboat handling course. The intermediate powerboat course is when we've learned to navigate. So we've done a day skipper theory navigation course, which sits alongside the powerboat scheme, and then we're able to go from A to B on passages, so we can go and do a 60-mile passage on a powerboat, and we know how to calculate tide, weather, safety. We're very competent boaters at that time, okay? But commercially, we still can't do anything with an intermediate powerboat course. After that, there is an advanced powerboat course where we do a lot of nighttime navigation. Now, in order to get through that course, you will need theory knowledge to the level of yachtmaster. So we have a yachtmaster theory course, okay, to complete beforehand. And then we can go and do an advanced powerboat course. After we have an advanced powerboat course, we can then do the advanced powerboat exam, or the CoC. It's a commercial certificate of competence, okay? Now, in order to be eligible for that exam and be allowed to take the exam, you have to have 2 years boating experience logged. So experienced deckhands will have this in their seaman's discharge book. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why we can only give it to experienced mariners in the first place. As well as that, you need to have 800 logged miles in your logbook, you need to have 12 night hours, you need to have a couple of days as skipper, to fulfil the requirements to be eligible for the exam. And there's a whole lot of knowledge along the way with things like first aid, which you get from STCW, sea survival from STCW, radar knowledge, being able to stand at bridge watch, all that sort of stuff that we need to fill in the gaps alongside that training in the powerboat scheme in order to get you to a place where you can take the advanced CoC. Once you hold an advanced CoC, you will then be able to captain boats up to 24 metres in length. That's power-driven vessels that are 82 feet long. Take 12 passengers out to sea and be a captain in your own right. This qualification means you may not want to be a captain, okay? You may want to be a bosun or a lead deckhand or an officer of the watch. Could be a nice step towards that. I know people that are using this qualification to drive pilot boats, lifeboats. There are people out there driving military vessels based on that qualification. It really is a very important industry qualification, and it's what we can get you to in 8 weeks.